Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox with a little bit of talk about what's at the top of the blog, so let's get to it. Alright you guys, so first up today we're going to talk about hashtag Tidal for all. Okay, and if you don't know what that is the streaming service that Sean Carter, better known as Jay-Z, as well as Chris Martin, and another gentleman have invested their money, and they're promising to offer you high quality streaming services. They had a very big launch party the other day, and all the who's of the music industry were there in support. Okay, also known as the Illuminati to some of you guys. That would be Beyonce, of course, that's her husband, Kanye West, Madonna, Nicki Minaj, the big fucking thing. What's the name of that thing that got the big head, you guys? It just wears it. Is it Daft Punk? Is that part of the Daft Punk group? I was just like, you look so stupid standing up there just like, I was cracking up when I saw her standing there next to Madonna. I was like, I bet you she feels stupid standing next to that big old thing. But anyway, yeah, it was all of the who's of the music industry today that was there in support. And basically what it is it's like Spotify, and it's like all these other streaming services that are offered today. I don't think it's anything much different. And I won't lie to you guys, I don't know much about it because I don't stream my music. I purchase what I want to hear and I listen to it on my iTunes. So, I mean, I even barely listen. I used to listen to Pandora a lot. I don't even listen to Pandora anymore because I was tired of the commercials and I wasn't paying for it. But yeah, it's a streaming service, and for whatever reason it's gotten a lot of people's panties in a bunch, which I really don't understand. My whole thing is, if you want to pay for a streaming service, then you pay for a streaming service. If you don't want to pay for a streaming service, then they have free streaming services. What is the problem with free enterprise and somebody trying to start up a business or a service to offer to people? I never will understand why people are so upset about it. And people are upset about the fact that he's charging $19.99 per month, and then there's also a $9.99 charge, which is comparable to the Spotify monthly charge. He's saying that the differences between the $19.99 and the $9.99 services is the $19.99 offers a higher streamed quality of music. Now I'm gonna dumb it down a whole lot because y'all don't understand all the terms and shit, and I don't even really remember them, but I can just kind of explain. The $19.99 purchase evidently uses a different audio format so that the song is not as compressed and that you can hear all of the nuances within the song. Listen to all of the instruments that are in the song. You know how sometimes when you're listening to your iTunes, you have your headphones in, you get to hearing all kind of shit that you ain't never even knew they was saying on the radio because it's out, because of course the radio is on a very wide frequency and everybody is listening to it. But then when you listen to it on your iTunes, then you hear certain shit in one ear and it come out on the other, and you be like, oh shit, I didn't even know that was going on in the song. That's the idea that I get with this streaming service for $19.99. They're saying that you're going to be able to hear the cymbals and the, you know, they name these different instruments that you normally don't hear in a lower quality format. So the $9.99 thing, which is the same as the Spotify price, evidently you get a lower quality music. But if that isn't important to you and you just want to be able to stream the music, then that would be the one that you go for. But I promise you, I cannot understand why everybody has a problem with this, saying that Jay-Z is trying to make $1 off of his listeners. Isn't that what everybody who's in business tries to do? I mean, why would you start a business and then not even think about turning a profit? Again, I don't know the particulars. All I know is that Jay-Z said that, you know, they're going to pay the artists more money off of the royalties off the music that is streamed than Spotify would and some of these other streaming services. I don't even really know how that works, you guys. I don't care because I have no intentions of paying for a streaming service. I want my music to be mine. Okay, and I want it to, and that's probably an old way of thinking, but yeah, I ain't got no problem with it. Okay, are you going to even try the Tidal services? How many of you guys even stream your music? I know a lot of people don't buy their music. I am an old head in that way. I just like to have it myself and not be trying to stream it and look for it and do all of that. When I know what I want to go to, I just go to it. Okay, so, but my short opinion is, if you want the shit, then you pay for it. If you don't, then you don't get it. Easy as that. guys, is Pikachu on Iyanla Vanzant the other day. Now, I didn't watch this. You guys, I don't really know much about any of the topics that you guys requested this week. They're just, none of them was really all that interesting to me. So, you know, this is kind of all off the head. Just the little shit that I do know, the general. And I know that bothers some people. People be like, you need to fact check. Bitch, this is top of the blogs. Shit. I'm not fact checking. I'm just talking about what they're talking about on the blogs. Hence the name, y'all. Anyway, I didn't watch it because it was that was the day of Jada's slumber party. I was at a hotel and, you know, they ain't even got the old network there. So it wasn't like I could even watch Oprah's channel or watch her interview. However, I wasn't really interested in it. I told you guys before I wasn't going to watch it, only because I just felt like it was going to be more of the same that we heard from her. I'm just not going to say nothing else about it. Okay, this is a young girl who is in a relationship that's not good for her, like many of us have been in the past. If we all had glowing, wonderful relationships, okay, then, you know, it would be all good, but that's not the reality. Reality is we've had fucked up boyfriends and girlfriends before. You know what? You figure it out when you figure it out. Nobody can keep telling you what you should do. Karrueche has to get to that point on her own. I'm tired of talking about it. You know, and my feeling is she's not there yet. Okay, my feeling is she'll be back with Chris Brown. We see in social media and Instagram, you know, he's back following her on Instagram. Now he's leaving cute little comments on her Instagram. It's only a matter of time before she ends up back with him. And if that's what she wants to do, again, fine. My whole feeling today is if that's what the fuck you want to do, then fine. I can't even get myself all riled up about it. But yeah. Did you guys watch Iyanla's interview with Karrueche? You guys tell me, what were the things? Did you learn anything new? I mean, I was surprised the next day. It wasn't even much on Instagram talking about the interview. So that alone let me know that there were no quotables. There were no sound bites that were memorable. Okay, and so I just was like, oh, it's probably shit that we've all heard. And that's pretty much what everybody has told me. So that's it on Karrueche. And also, while we talking about Karrueche, Wendy Williams on her show the other day, she also mentions that she wasn't able to watch the interview, that she didn't have any interest in it, and then she goes on to say that the only reason that Karrueche was even with Chris Brown was because she was the THOT and that she didn't really have anything and that he, you know, had all this money and that she was chasing after that. I mean, I don't know if the girl was a thought or not. Okay, I will say that I'm sure the fact that he was a celebrity, even though we can try to play these things down as much as we want, the fact that a person, a celebrity of that status wants to engage with you, wants to talk to you, is interested in you, has to be some kind of draw. So we can play that down as much as we want to, but I'm sure his celebrity had a lot of, at least something to do with the fact that she wanted to, talk to him. And then, of course, Chris Brown himself told us about a little bit of, him and Karrueche when they first got together. They were having threesomes and this, that, and the other. I don't know if that was true or if that was just some shit that he was saying to make her mad or to embarrass her. But again, I don't know. I can't say if the child is a thought. There's plenty of people that ain't thoughts that still go after people who can offer them something. Okay, I mean, again, it's all in perspective. I mean, who gets with a motherfucker that ain't got shit? I mean, plenty of us do, but we don't really seek out the broke motherfuckers of the world, okay? We ain't really trying to fuck around with a nigga that ain't got shit, ain't got no car, ain't got no job, ain't got no house. We always in and out of our pocketbooks. And some of us seem to like that type of man. Some women like to take care of that kind of person. But yeah, the general consensus is that, we want to be with somebody. When we break up with somebody, the next person is ideally would be a step up. Okay, so Chris Brown, I don't know if he's a step up. What I will say is Karrueche is a beautiful girl. There's plenty of men out there who do just as well as Chris Brown that can treat her good. Okay, can at least give her the same things that he got. I mean, there's plenty of celebrities out there, basketball players, football players, all these different ballers. I mean, it's many out there that would be fine with her. So, I don't know. That whole conversation, I'm not gonna call the girl a thought. That was insensitive of Wendy Williams. But I'm just tired of the whole Chris Brown and Karrueche thing. I wish they'd just hurry up and get on back together so we can be done with it. Okay, Tyga getting served paper. Okay, you guys, this is a real quick story. Tyga's been in the news because he is launching a shoe line at LA Gear, you guys. You guys remember the LA Gears? Them big ass, clunky ass shoes that we used to wear back in the 80s? Well, LA Gear has offered him an exclusive deal, I guess, and he has a line coming out with them. So he had this big sneaker launch the other day, and people were standing in line to, you know, purchase his tennis shoes, and I guess take a picture with him, maybe him sign the shoe or sign the box or whatever. And when this one particular gentleman got his ass up there, he opens up an envelope like as if he wanted Tyga to sign for it. He gives it to Tyga, and he also had been purchased, they say he had been purchased 2 pairs of Tyga shoes. He has paperwork to Tyga, and it's a fucking summons, okay? He's being subpoenaed to go to court. I don't know what it's for. They didn't say what exactly he was being subpoenaed for, but he was so fucking molded because he's all like, oh, it's another fan, and the guy has 2 boxes of his shoes, and you know. The guy hands him the paperwork, and then when Tyga turns around and looks back at the camera, the guy holds up the peace sign like, oh, I'm gonna take a picture with my fan to take my shoes with me and get on. So yeah, you know, it was just a little bit of the boom boom ba-doom. Speaking of Tyga, there's also been drama, or I don't even know if it's drama. I mean, it's just, you know, now we kind of got Blac Chyna and Kylie. Kylie is a little bit more vocal. I don't even know if it's vocal, but she's a little bit more out there with the fact that her and Tyga are dating. And the other day she posted a picture of this diamond encrusted watch that she has. The watch looked familiar to some people because Blac Chyna also had one just like it. People assumed that, you know, Tyga had given Kylie the watch the same way that he had given Blac Chyna the watch. Now, why ain't nobody mad that the nigga is giving, you know, recycling gifts? I mean, you giving the same fucking, can I have something different? The fuck I want a watch just like hers for? But I don't even care. Look, if they want to be together, fine. Because what did I tell y'all already, okay? This is I don't give a fuck. I can't get myself all riled up about this shit today. All right? That is my attitude on so many things. But she got the watch. Blac Chyna was smart enough not to get the damn watch back, okay? Yeah, that's it. But as of now, looks like Tyga and Kylie, they still going strong, y'all. I didn't watch the Justin Bieber comedy roast. I didn't care. Lawrence Fishburne's mama. So evidently, Lawrence Fishburne's mama reached out to the New York Post and let them know that she's 80 years old. She's being put out of her apartment in Los Angeles, $1,500 a month, and she is some months behind. So she's being evicted, and she's upset that her son, Lawrence Fishburne, is not going to be there to bail her out. She says she hasn't spoke to him in some years because I don't know why, but they're saying that after his dad died, he distanced himself from the mama. Y'all, we can't forget that the Fishburnes have drama in their family, like many of us do. He's a celebrity, so we get to find out about it, but we can't forget about Montana and her porno that she made that didn't do well with the fucked up booty, with the scabs peeled off her booty marks. Remember y'all saw the pictures? I was like, ugh. I mean, they couldn't put no makeup on that shit. Or this nigga just booty just all spotted up and, you know, white crust on some of the scabs still there and some of it smooth over, y'all. I could not. Okay, so the Fishburnes have drama. Lawrence Fishburne seems to have just been like, you know what, mama, you on your own. I can't even pass no judgment on whether or not he should be doing this. I mean, we've had this conversation plenty of times about whether or not we should just be taking care of our parents. And if our parents have treated us like shit in the past, does that still mean that we're supposed to do it? We have our own opinions on that, but till I know the full story of what it is, then I can't really make no judgment on it. Now, they are saying that Mama Fishburne has pulled this same stunt some 20 years ago. She also called the New York Post back then and complained that she was being put out of her apartment again. This wasn't in LA this time, this was somewhere else, I believe. She was mad that her son, okay, that she had helped him get to the Academy Awards, so she didn't understand why her son couldn't help her in this point. So, you know, I don't know if, you know, mama just gets it in her mind that she ain't fucking around with no rents no more. And, you know, maybe her son will come and bail her out. But, yeah, they say she's being put out. And it doesn't look like, you know, your boy Lawrence is going to bail her out anytime soon. So all I got to say is, Mama Fishburne, I hope you got your cardboard box ready. That's terrible. I'm the old lady, 80 years old, out there on the fucking cardboard. Waka Flocka on Pornhub. I happened to see a little bit like a picture or something of Waka on the Pornhub thing, and my opinion is that that's an old picture. It's a picture that they put out of Waka getting a blowjob by somebody who was not his wife Tammy, but his locks are real short, and we know Waka has real long dreadlocks, and they don't just grow out overnight. When I saw that, I was like, oh, he probably wasn't even married. Now, I don't know if he was with the girl or not. They say they've been together for some time, so maybe he was, but maybe he wasn't. You know, somebody, evidently he was in a hotel, and the girl recorded him while she was giving him a blowjob. And in the picture, you can't even really tell if she's giving him a blowjob or what. It's like the back of her, the front of him. But yeah. What do you guys want me to say? I mean, Tammy and Waka seem to be very happy now. They just bought a very large house. I saw on the Shade Room. I saw on her Instagram. They seem to, I mean, people just will always be throwing salt. Again, I know rappers fuck around, and you know, I know these women are also quite prepared for all the women that come after their man and come after a relationship and all that. But yeah, have you guys seen the picture? I was just Googling around. Look, I said I didn't do no research, but I was like, let me see this on the porno. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't look like it's a recent picture to me. Jodeci album. You guys, I don't have new Jodeci album, so I don't know anything about it. The Jay Williams upcoming reality show. I didn't even know who he was. Somebody had to let me know. I didn't watch, y'all, I don't watch Iyanla, because y'all know I told you I can't stand the deepness. I done stop fucking around with Iyanla in them, but this guy was the one who had the 34 kids or whatever. I guess he's got a reality show now. People are saying that people welcomed his reality show when they didn't necessarily feel the same about Shawty Lowe's reality show. Remember, they were going to be all in the house, and it was like the head mama, the head wife, and then the ones that he's fucking around with, and then all their kids in the house. I mean, the only reason why I think that maybe this show with the Jay Williams guy is being accepted a little bit better is because the way it was presented. It was on Oprah. There's, you know, everybody believes that whatever is touched by Oprah is touched by God. Don't sprinkle a little bit of Iyanla on there, y'all. Then you really feel like, you know, something that's going to have deeper meaning. You know, something, you know, we bring down the stars in the sky, and we bring it amongst ourselves, and we breathe it in, and then we exhale it out through our mouths, and it touches the world, and it... Y'all, it's another motherfucker with a whole bunch of kids. Is basically what it is, okay? Shawty Lowe's thing was going to be on what? On one of the other channels that already sensationalized. It's just the package, what it's wrapped up in. That's the only difference. It's going to be the same fuck shit. We gon', you know, the nigga got 34 fucking kids with a whole bunch of different baby mamas, okay? I mean, I won't down it. I probably won't watch it, but maybe something good will come of it. Will you guys be watching the show? Gilbert. Okay, this is sort of a follow-up on the story that we talked about last week with Laura Govan and Gilbert Arenas and they drama. I guess Gilbert put out a Instagram statement, that's what we call him now, and he was just saying how, and I'm paraphrasing, but he's saying how he didn't put his family out of their house. He moved into an apartment and left her with the kids at their big home. This was originally when he originally said he put her out. She's the one who moved to Los Angeles into an apartment. He was giving her $20,000 a month. And now I don't know where the little discrepancies is, because she said she wasn't getting shit, and then he said he was giving her $20,000. So there's something wrong in the story there. Then he goes on to talk about the ring that he purchased for her, that he bought a fake ring and a real ring. The ring was $1 million, worth $1 million, that we already know about. She's always had the fake ring. He still has the real ring in his safe at home. Okay, he was just like, why would I sell a ring valued at that much money, you know, when I have kids, and I could pass it down to my kids and they would have something, and you know, they would have the money. Everybody's all like, he bought her this fake ring. Well, I will say that I remember seeing a video, or I remember reading about it. I can't remember the specifics, but I do remember her being in an interview where somebody was just like, you got your ring, it's 23 carats, and she was just like, yeah, but I don't even really wear it that often. As a matter of fact, I have a fake one made because you can't just walk around with a goddamn $1 million ring on your finger every day. Your ass will get bopped over the head and killed. Okay, now take that motherfucker. So I don't think that she didn't know that the ring wasn't real, and I think that makes sense. I think a lot of celebrities purchase fake and real rings, and probably, I mean, you don't even see a lot of these celebrities that are married wear their wedding rings. I mean, Beyonce rarely wears her, and she has a really huge diamond too, but you know, not all elaborate with all the extras on it, but she has a very big emerald cut diamond. So she was just like, yeah, I have a fake one and I wear that one all the time, and a real one. Then I was just like, oh, that takes the fun out of it. I mean, you know, I want to be able to have a ring that I can wear and love my ring every day, and it means something to me, and not be the fake shit. Okay, so that's the bad thing about when you, I guess, when you hit a certain status and you know, you're a celebrity and you can't even enjoy your shit, like, you know. But yeah, I don't think that she didn't know that it wasn't a fake ring. Everybody's all like, he bought her a fake ring. Oh my God, he bought. No, I think it's just that she got the fake ring with her, and she's pissed that he still has the real ring. And he probably, in a conversation or argument that they had, he probably was like, I sold that shit. Okay, so maybe that's where she comes from. But again, I don't think that she didn't know that she didn't have a fake ring, because I remember a couple of years ago her talking about it. So that's it about Gilbert and Laura. Some tell me these two gonna be back together soon though. Kenya Moore and Aunt Viv drama. Well, Janet Hubert, or Hubert, I think it's Hubert, the Aunt Viv, the original one from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, she had originally signed on to Kenya's project that we see on Bravo, and she was going to be a character in it. Now the shit fell apart, some shit went bad, Janet got off of the project, and now Janet is real salty that Kenya ain't paid her. She just recently put out a statement saying how Kenya is a narcissist and she's only concerned about herself, that she's full of shit, that she still hasn't paid Janet, that, you know, the Screen Actors Guild is after her. She deserved her ass whipping by Portia. I mean, Janet is saying all this stuff. Janet is very upset. My whole thing is, when you are considered a real actor or actress, why are you even bothering with some shit that Kenya Moore is coming up with? Okay, now I know Janet ain't worked, and times is hard, and bitch, you got to take whatever come your fucking way. Is it even gonna see the light of day? Sometimes we just gotta chuck shit off, write it off as, oh well, lesson learned. Okay, but she shouldn't have known not to go there with. I know it's gonna be some Kenya stands out there says, you know, that it's gonna be quality programming and whatever. I don't know why she signed off of that shit in the first place. I didn't even want Leon to do it. I didn't even want Cynthia to do it. Okay, but you know, they kind of feel like they have to because they friends with Kenya and all of that. But I was like, Leon is a real actor too. Why are you tying yourself to some shit like that? Now Janet is saying that the show is not even a go, like everybody's been saying, because, you know, people have been telling me that Bravo already signed on for the show. I haven't seen any commercials for it. I haven't seen any releases for it. Okay, it's just been a lot of word of mouth. So I don't even know if this show is really happening like people have told me. But I'm tired of Janet. Okay, Janet just be mad. She ain't never been right ever since they put her ass on the show. She went on and did the... Y'all remember the part when she was dancing on, what was that, Martin? All right, Janet. Sit your old motherfucking ass out somewhere. Janet, I hope you get your money, baby, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Alright, you guys, so that's it. About to go in here and get my sushi and get on back to work. You guys, we do this every single week, so make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you come back. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.